I went to Ledro, Italy for my goal race for the season, the Golden Trail Series World Final. The race is 13.5 miles with almost 6,000 feet of gain and loss, up, across, and down this beautiful ridgeline. It is finally race week for the Golden Trail Series Final. It's Monday today, and I'm taking a rest day. We race on Friday and then again on Saturday, so I'm about to go out for coffee with some friends this morning.
I'm good at this.
Okay.
You're like Kim Kardashian.
Hey Lauren, do you know what I brought?
You guys your glasses.
Wait, what are your glasses?
We saw Jurassic Park in 3D. And we went so hard for it. Yeah, Lauren literally looks like Lady Gaga wearing this.
So,
Yeah.
a mega Jurassic Park fan.
Oh, I did not know this.
Like, not even
Not like-
full
Like
nerd.
so full nerd.
And like Nick knows the names of all the dinosaurs.
Wait,
My mom told me at one point when I was a kid, she's like, I'm not going to read you any more dinosaur books because I've read you every single dinosaur book that exists in the world, and I think you know enough about it.
I'm about to get out for an easy run, and I feel like these race weeks are really hard because you just have a lot of time to overthink things. That's a problem for every runner, even the pros, so if you feel that way before a race, you are definitely not alone. Also, usually during a taper, my legs don't feel amazing at the very start of it, so right now they're still feeling a little bit stiff, but hopefully by the end of the week, once my taper is done and I'm closer to the race, they'll start feeling really, really amazing and ready to race.
Nick.
He's listening to Taylor Swift. Are you listening to Taylor Swift?
I was listening to Tio Cruz Higher.
To the run. If you want to be a fly on the wall to another pro runner conversation, on this run we spent the whole time talking about doping, which is a huge problem in the pro running world, and it's felt like an even bigger problem in the pro trail running world in the last few years. To the spa, our favorite place. We're at the spa. It's really hot in here.
2 hours.
Day 271. We're barely holding on. A lot of hours.
It's actually been 10 minutes.
We're going to the bubble chairs. The bubbles. We survived. You are steaming. Wow.
I'm just so hot.
I'm about to get out for an easy run this morning. I have a massage later this morning, so I have to go a little bit earlier, and none of my friends want to run with me because of that. But I don't really want to run with me either at this time, so I understand it. I kept this run flat today to save up my legs, but even flat runs here are gorgeous with all the mountains surrounding the lake. That was a really good run. I did some pickups in it just to get my legs turning over a little bit, and it's the first time I've actually felt pop in my legs in months. So I'm really excited and super stoked to race. That's the last run I'm doing before the race. So yeah, I think I'm ready. It is the day before the first race and I'm out for a walk. I just really like walks, I guess, on race week, especially when I'm tapering so much. It's just nice to get out and move the legs around, but it is very chill and very low impact. So it's nice, but I'm going out for a walk right now, and then I'm gonna go and pick up my bib number. I picked up my bib, and then I realized this is a great time to explain what exactly the Golden Trail Series is and how it's scored. The Golden Trail World Series is a professional trail running circuit that brings together some of the best mountain and trail athletes from around the world. This season includes 8 regular season races held across different countries, followed by a final week of racing to close out the year. Each regular season race offers a maximum of 200 points for the winner, with points awarded to the top 60 finishers. During the final weekend, athletes compete in 2 stages, a prologue worth up to 100 points and the grand final worth up to 300 points. An athlete's overall ranking is based on the points from their best 3 regular season races combined with their final weekend points. So the prologue and the final are both important races this weekend. It is finally race morning.
Three, two, one, go!
The prologue is a time trial format, meaning we all start at different times a minute apart and we race against the clock. This is definitely a hard way to race, especially on a weekend where we're racing back-to-back days. You have no idea how fast other people are running, and you have to decide if you're going to push hard to get points for the day or save up for the final. For me, the prologue was fine. It wasn't my best race of the season, but it also wasn't my worst race. I decided to hold back just a little in this one because I knew recovery time was short between races and points for the series are weighted heavier toward the final, but at the same time, I knew I needed to push a little bit to get some points. I tried to run this how I would run a prelim on the track, pushing enough to get through, but not so much that I destroyed myself for the final. Since this was a time trial format, it was impossible to know where I was at while I raced, so I just had to gauge my effort. I ended up getting 17th, which didn't affect my points too much negatively or positively. It was really up to the final to sort out my ranking. It is race day, day 2, and it's also a 2 cup of coffee kind of day. This is my second cup of the day because my brain is feeling a little bit foggy waking up, so I need a little extra caffeine today. Yeah, just feeling a little bit tired. My legs are tired also. I think everyone is in the same boat racing today. This is the last race of the Golden Trail Series, and it's what I've been training for all year, so I can pour everything into this one and just totally empty the tank during this race. I tried to stay positive and convince myself that everyone was feeling sore and tired after the prologue, and the dizziness I was feeling in the morning would go away as I warmed up. But unfortunately, no matter how hard I tried to convince myself I was fine, my body was not working with me, and I got dizzier and more fatigued the farther I got into the race. On the first climb, I had a really hard time breathing, and even slowing down to my normal easy pace or hiking for a minute or two wouldn't calm my breathing. I got past the biggest climb and up on the ridge, and by this time, my heart rate was maxed out. I was feeling really dizzy, and my eyes were having a hard time focusing on the trail, which made descents on a really technical trail even harder. I slowed down to a hike to lower my heart rate, but every time I started jogging again, it would shoot up. I knew this wasn't normal, and I definitely wasn't feeling like myself. I had spent time out here before the race running this course, and I had run it enough to know what paces I should have been running for an easy effort versus a hard effort, and at this point, I couldn't even run my normal easy pace. If I dropped from the race, all my points for the series would be erased and I wouldn't get a final ranking, so I mustered up all my willpower to finish this race however I could, which was mostly hiking. After the race, my throat was starting to hurt and I realized I had COVID, which explained the brain fog, extreme soreness, heart rate spikes, and dizziness. This was definitely not the way I imagined ending my season, but after reflecting on it, I'm really proud of being able to hang on to top 20 in the series after a really hard year, ending with a really tough final. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this video was a really hard video to make. One, because I really just want to erase this whole race from my mind, but two, I was battling with long COVID. It lasted for about a month and it was really, really hard just to stay focused. I was battling extreme fatigue and mental fog the whole month. Last year, I was 10th at the Golden Trail Series final and 11th in the overall season for the year, so I was really, really excited to give this series another shot this year and try to get into the top 10. If you haven't been watching my season, I've made videos of all my races this year, so you can go back and watch them, but if you have been watching, you know that this year has been extremely tough for me. I got sick at our US National Championship, so I missed making the world team, and then I got COVID for the first time this year when the Golden Trail Series was coming to North America, which I thought were going to be some of my best Golden Trail Series races for the year and a place to kind of rack up points for the season, but I had to drop from one of the North American races and I barely finished the other. So this season has been really frustrating and it's basically been me getting knocked down, getting back up, and then knocked right back down again. But I'm actually really proud of myself for fighting through and finishing in the top 20 in the Golden Trail Series on a really, really hard year. And as always, I realize that my identity isn't tied to running, so that really, really frees me up. I am very motivated to do my best in every circumstance, but knowing that my race results aren't who I am frees me up from a ton of comparison, and I think that weight lifted off of me helps me be the best athlete that I can be. I'm able to focus on what I can control and let go of the rest. So what's next? I took a break after the season. Some of that was because I had COVID, and I've finally been feeling like myself again and able to do some workouts again. Like I said, I had long COVID, so it lasted for about a month and it took about 6 weeks to really get back into workouts and start feeling like myself again. But I finally am. Drew and I moved from Arizona to Boulder, Colorado, so that has been super fun just to have some friends to do some workouts with and enjoy exploring Colorado. So look out for some videos on some workouts that I've been doing. I'm starting to build up some fitness again and start dreaming for 2026. So keep following to see what I set as my goal races for 2026 because I'll share some of those soon. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe for more running content and adventure in the trails, and I'll see you next time.